Hello, YouTube. Obviously, I've still got the Christmas decorations up, but it's, what? January the 4th as I'm filming this, which is still technically within the 12 days of Christmas, which starts on Christmas Day, which is the 25th. What is it, the 6th or so that it ends? So I got a few more days before I really have to take it down. That's not really the point of me making this video. What the point is that 2018... I am embarking on a vague idea that I'm calling the Year of the Rigg. Where we're going to, this is a joke obviously, we're going to make Andy awesome again. I'm Andy, by the way, if you didn't know. First time watching this, why are you watching this for one? But if you didn't know I'm Andy, that's me. I'm Andy. We're going to make me awesome again. And when I say make Andy awesome again, you're probably wondering what exactly I mean. The best way I can think about it, to describe it to you, it's a very muddied metaphor. It's a very muddied metaphor, but it's a work in progress, much like myself. And all of you, really, if you ever think that you're done, you're not. There's still more you can do better. You can always improve yourself, which is part of what I'm thinking here. You see, I think about it this way. Imagine that your life is like this. You're given a piece of land by your family. Your family helps you to plot out on this piece of property where a house should go. They help you to set the plans for it. They help you to begin to lay the foundations, but at some point you have to take that over. And let's say you're in the midst of all this, and you make some mistakes. Maybe some finances gets mixed up, maybe some of the plans are interrupted. Either way, something happens that kind of puts you on a tangent. You have to stop for a little bit. Eventually you do get back to the building of that house. Eventually you complete it. But along the way, you have to take care of the things that keep that project going. You have to get the basic house done, right? You have to maintain that. You want to keep that roof over your head. And sometimes you miss out on the things you need that truly make that house a home, a place worth living. And eventually, you're going to reach that comfortable place where you can stop, look back, see what those things are you've missed. Maybe it's paint on the walls. Maybe it's, decorations, photos. It could be nicer, bed sheets. I don't know. For you, it could be a different thing. But the metaphor, obviously, is that these things, the seemingly extraneous things, end up sometimes being the things that make that home a place that you want to stay. And in a way, over the last 15 years or so, that has been me. Needless to say, at one point in my past, before I even started the YouTube channel, I made some mistakes that set my life on a harder course than it should have been. It was entirely my fault. It was a prideful thing in a way, but in a way it was a good learning experience. And it helped me to be a better person by going through that. There are some things I probably wouldn't have missed out on if I hadn't gone through that. And I did. And that I am just, in the last, I don't know, well, I'd say 8 years, but sporadically throughout that, coming to, at least attempt, right? Not going into specifics. Anybody who knows me personally might have an idea. But the point is, something needed. Now that I am comfortable, I'm prosperous in home and career, all of that. I want to go back and I needed to go back and examine those things that, heck, made me interesting. You know, the things that made me want to be around me. And, you know, I missed out on some of those things because I was making up for my mistakes. And so that's where this idea came in. It started out as a joke, obviously, with the current president's slogan of "Make America Great Again." Well, I don't know whether or not I believe that America ever stopped being great. It just changed. I'm switching hands because my right arm is getting tired. Sorry. And I'm not trying to be political with this. Anybody who knows me, you know, should know that I'm fairly moderate, and I think the extremes of politics is ridiculous. Anyway, not trying to get into that. Sorry, tangent. But so the joke became, well, great is not always good, because you can be great as in large or great as in powerful, but not necessarily be a force for good. What would be a good word? And I opted for alliteration. Make Andy awesome again, right? With hashtag ma. I don't know. It was a joke, and at some point, someone coined the term "the year of the Rigg." So that's the concept, right? Going to take this year, 2018, to do some things that at least try to do things. I cannot guarantee success in all areas, but things to build up my confidence in who I am yet again, to in a way kind of be the Andy that should have been had I not made those mistakes. But plus the experience and what's the word? Maybe humility that I learned from having those experiences, and see what happens, right? So I've got some things planned, one in the summer, but, you know, at the moment, I had another that I planned that unfortunately got canceled due to circumstances not under my control. I was going to go to a show in late spring, early summer, that the whole tour got canceled, so never mind. That's not going to happen, but I got a big one coming up very first thing, and it's going to be awesome. So stay tuned. See ya.